What's good with y'all YouTubers? Welcome to the Psychic Investigations Tarot. Y'all make sure I hit the like and subscribe button. If you like the energy, if you enjoy the content, let's go ahead and set the intention for the video for positive vibes only. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to y'all about connections out there, spiritual connections. Because a lot of people out there not putting out the knowledge or the wisdom on what happens if you're a spiritual person that's gonna get with another spiritual person. A lot of people out there are lost when it comes to, not really lost, like you know what's going on. But when it comes to a deeply evolved spiritual connection, you're going to be in that connection. Some of you out there may have learned your lessons already, that you could have been in these relationships and you couldn't uncover what the hell it was that was keeping you connected to it. A lot of you out there, before you even become spiritually awakened, you had spell work placed on you by people that already knew what they was doing. They was already experienced at destroying people and trying to get people connected to them, but yet you was one that had some type of vision. Now, I'm going to go ahead and break it down in the details and tell y'all exactly why you felt uncomfortable when somebody cheated on you out there and you felt something going on in your soul, like you felt something going on with your intuition. What happened was your spirit was seeing that happen from the spirit world because you was connected from the crown chakra. You had a connection to the spirit world. You didn't even know that back then. Pay attention to how maybe some of you out there could have been at home one day. You could have been sleeping and you all of a sudden woke up out of nowhere and you felt something going on. And you seen something in your mind's eye. You seen like a vision. You had a very uncomfortable feeling in your stomach area, like you knew something was going on, and seconds after that you had a vision come through and you seen exactly what this individual was doing to you. That's because you were seeing that from the soul level and the ego couldn't handle that. That's why you probably more than likely felt irritated. You felt heartbroken. You felt like you couldn't handle that energy. It's because the soul can handle what it was seeing, but the ego couldn't, because the ego can never see things, bro. I'm telling you. The physical eyes can never truly see anything. Now, they can observe things, but they can never truly see what's going on. So when you had that vision back then, and you wonder why you was feeling uncomfortable, why that feeling feels uncomfortable like it does, it's because that is something that you're not supposed to be going through. People are not supposed to be doing that to you. And a lot of you out there are going to probably laugh at this video because you watched all these other videos out there that everybody out there is just involved in messing people over, but they got people out there, bro, that's actually just like you on a spiritual level. You just got to know how to find them. And they're going to have the fakes out there too, to pretend like they're all involved in spirituality. You have the spirit of discernment, though. You have the spirit of discernment. Ain't nobody out there can bullshit nothing in front your spiritual eye. You have to know how to tune in the energies, and this is exactly what the lessons were taught. That's the lessons that was taught to you, because you was unaware of what people was doing to you in your past, okay? If some of you out there has ever suffered the point of having somebody in your mind continuously that was tormenting you, okay, now they have a such thing as thinking about somebody normally, like you'll think about them all the time, but when it comes to the point of thinking about somebody 24/7 and the thought of them is actually tormenting you and making you depressed and irritated, that's because that person put a fucking love spell on you. That's exactly what that is. It will come across as tormenting, and will come across as depressing. It will come across as anxious. Okay? Somebody did this to me before 3 times. I experienced that 3 times. And I couldn't understand what it was when it first happened because I wasn't experienced. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what that was in the spirit world. But what it is what they're going to do is they're going to try to bind you to this individual while having selfish reasons beyond that. These individuals are looking to try to control you. This is what you call a spiritual narcissist. And this is what some of you out there has recently uncovered about your spiritual path, that these individuals can't come anywhere as close to you. Okay? So if somebody out there tries to present themselves as friendly, kind, or they act like you could sense when they're acting or when they're genuine, this right here is going to determine whether or not you're strong enough spiritually to reject these people on a spiritual level. Because believe it or not, you don't have to say a word. You don't have to tell these people I know who you are. The way you operate spiritually, the way you know, and how you are energetically in tune with your surroundings is going to let these individuals know that you're aware. You don't have to speak any words out there. You don't have to worry about being messed over, because those spirits are not going to be nowhere as allowed around in your perimeter. And this is the type of information that nobody is talking about out there. Like, they want everybody to be hopeless. But I'm here to give you faith, because hope is a form of doubt. We're not here to be hopeless. We're not here to be powerless. You understand me? We're not here to feel powerless or hopeless. We're here to have faith into the universe, because you had faith in yourself all this time. Look how far you came. That's the real information. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to give you some motivation, a motivational speech, and I'm going to push y'all forward. Because ain't nobody deserves to be sitting there with their head down to the ground, feeling like they're not heard, feeling like they're not understood, feeling like when a connection like it, or you're going to meet somebody in a lifetime, you will meet somebody. It's just going to happen unexpectedly. The spirit realm is aligning things for your greatest good, because it already knows that you learned your lessons. So if you somebody out there that's not just talking all this nonsense, how you're done with narcissism and stuff like that, but yet you still are entertaining somebody from the past, this message ain't for you. This is for somebody out there has actually healed. You had enough of that bullshit. You're moving on in your life. This is who I'm talking to. Okay? Because believe it or not, this individual has used some type of manipulation to try to control you. Moving on to another topic. Okay? I'm going to be kind of multitasking in this video. When it comes to a false twin flame that y'all could have possibly recently uncovered too, they have some type of karmic in the background that may have wanted to be with you, and they try to control you with spell work. They was also trying to control some type of illusional union. Okay? This person that was your false one was involved with manipulation right along with that karmic. So if you had somebody that was interested in you and you wasn't interested in them, they was jealous because you wasn't going to get with them. And yet you could have seen this other person, which is the false twin, as somebody that you was going to have a happily ever after with, right? Turns out they was using manipulation right along with that karmic. So what the universe is going to do is it's going to beat. How can I explain this in the detailed form? The universe is working in your favor to play both of these individuals, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Everybody that thought that you was a loser, or everybody out there that thought that they can outsmart you, you literally outsmarted all these people. Because believe it or not, they got somebody out there right now that's just as spiritual as you, that may be watching you in silence and don't want to give off signs and none of that. They want to keep it a mystery because they know the enemy is watching. They know the enemy is lurking in the shadows, I'm telling you. But at the same time, you have this strong telepathic connection with this person, and you can't understand where that's coming from. It's because the universe is going to make sure that the enemies are defeated, that they can't interfere with anything, because they're racking up their karma right now, okay? The spirit realm is busy protecting you like you're already protected though. But what they're doing is they're aligning something that happened behind the scenes that's not going to go against you, okay? They're aligning you and this individual to be with each other. But they want to make sure that these people right here are not going to be welcome anywhere in your perimeter, to where they can't interfere with this connection. Because even though you may be a spiritual person, it's going to get irritating when you feel somebody trying to split you apart. That's going to create a lot of tension. So what the spirit realm is doing right now is they're aligning something behind the scenes. It's really not giving me a clear message. But what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is the spirit realm is definitely aligning something in the background to happen, to where you have to continuously fight for your connection, and the spiritual person is not going to be able to fight either, okay? Like, to fight to protect your connection, because they're going to be relentless at trying to destroy you, okay? So this is what they're working on, to see what they're doing, what the enemy is doing, to where they can trap them completely and to restrain them on a spiritual level, okay? This is what you call spiritual imprisonment. All right, the higher power has had enough. God has had enough. To the people out there that didn't believe that he's real, they're about to have a rude awakening, because he has been sitting back, bro. I'm telling you, the angels has been sitting back. Every bit of your ancestors has been sitting back taking notes. You know how they quit to document illusions down, or to document something down? They sit there, they sit back and they watch. God watching them watch what they trying to block for you. God watching what they trying to manipulate behind the scenes. But he's also moving you out the way, bro, while they're plotting, even before the thought comes to their fucking head. God is removing you out of those type of blockades before they even get started with it. How they like that? God is already 500,000 steps ahead of these individuals. He's already in their head because he created the vessel. They just chose to go against you and to not believe in him and to sell their soul. This is something that God already knows. He already knows what they're about to do, bro. I'm telling you. That's why you had the ability to discern what you felt on the spirit level whenever you was getting cheated on. That's how come you're not crazy. You could have told this to your friends. Your friends probably would have laughed at you. Oh, man, you crazy, man. You ain't really, you just seeing shit. Okay, then how come you uncovered the fact that it was the truth? What you seen that person doing in your mind's eye, bro, was exactly what was going on. If you're a psychic watching this message, that's exactly what happened to you. Every bit of description that you seen in that vision is exactly what went on. You didn't have to see with your physical eyes. I'm telling you, that's exactly what has happened. It don't matter how many times it's denied. The truth is going to be denied, but you've seen the truth for what it is. And some of you out there couldn't believe it. Whenever you seen it, it's like you wanted to distrust your own judgment. Like, am I really seeing shit, or am I just seeing something like that? No, you seen that happen. You seen that. You didn't have to be there physically to see it, bro. You seen that happen. There's a reason why your soul felt highly uncomfortable. That's all the proof evidence that you need right there, bro. When something don't set right in your gut area, something going on, something ain't right somewhere. And if for you to get a vision right after that, that's confirmation. It was messing your soul over, bro. I'm telling you, your soul didn't connect to that. You know what I'm saying? Your soul wasn't meant to go through that, but it was in a sense, so you can learn your lesson. Okay? So for some of you out there that do have genuine psychic abilities, you have your third eye open, and you've already had these abilities since a baby, since you was born, that you can remember, like how you can see the dead, you can see spirits, you have a connection to the other side. Okay, you have the ability to predict things before they happen. You are somebody out there, bro, that was supposed to happen to give you a greater awakening, to open that eye even more, to let you see what's really going on. Okay? And believe it or not, they got people out there that highly respect you because of those powers. And me personally, I believe two psychics belong together. Ain't none of these fake wannabe, oh yeah, well I'm spirit. No, you ain't spiritual. I'm talking about somebody that knows how you can just look at each other and see it. Two psychics belong together because you know both of y'all intentions are going to be clear. You're not going to be able to screw them over, but you don't even have that in your mind, bro. You're not built that way. They're not built that way either. That's why you both are gifted. I personally believe that this world is coming to an evolution is going to happen to where the spiritually gifted people, you're going to be in contact with both of them. Like the both of you going to be together. And all these narcissists ain't going to have nothing but themselves. That's what you call hell right there. They ain't going to have no choice but to face what they created. Because everybody, even though there is a creator out there, God also gave us our own free will to create our reality. Even though we're not the true creator, he still gave us our own free will to be that creator of our own reality. And I'm going to tell you what we're the creator of. I wish this phone would stop getting bright red, bro. It's starting to piss me off. I don't know, just stuff like that, like just starts to irritate me when I'm giving a message. It's like a distraction. That may be right there how, anyways, getting back to the message. God, I'm going to tell you what you're the creator of. You're the creator of your karma, okay? You was the whole creator of your karma. And since you did good, even while everybody else out there laughed at you, they talk about player this, player that. Oh, do this, screw them over. You ain't meant to be that way because even though you thought about it, you couldn't flow in that energy because that's not who you are. That's not who you are. Let people out there, bro, think that shit is okay. It's really not. And I'm going to tell you right now, the real powerful person out there is somebody that can still be their true authentic self. You ain't weak. It's a program. They're trying to program your head to believe that, oh, if you're not a player, then you're a weak person. You ain't no weak person. But I'm going to tell you what makes a strong person. When you know exactly your worth, you know what your worth is, and you can make it on your own. And some of you out there has actually evolved to that point. Because the people out there that are looking to play people is actually people that need validation. That's my personal belief. And the strong ones are the ones found alone. I'm going to tell you that right now. You don't have to go out there and play anybody to prove a point. Playing just means that that's exactly what it sounds like. Playing a game. But your reality ain't no fucking game. A psychic's reality ain't no game. That's why they play themselves. And for some of you out there that may be looking at yourself as some kind of way, or whatever you're watching on the media, you don't need to let that into your mind. Because I'm going to tell you right now, bro, God's proud of you. God is incredibly proud of you. Your ancestors are proud of you. Okay? And I'm going to tell you a little secret out there. Now, this may make people laugh and blow people's mind. Don't you know that most of these people out there, even the psychics, they wish that they was a virgin in these times? They wish that they could go back to being a virgin? Why you think they have that saying, wait till marriage? Save yourself till marriage. I know people going to laugh at that. I used to laugh at that one time, I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to tell you the secret behind that message. Because when you give your energy away, bro, to just anybody out there, even if it's an ex, okay? And you didn't stay with them, and you felt some type of negative energy, that's exactly why. You're supposed to save yourself for somebody that's special out there, and for you to uncover what energy really is, and to uncover the fact that sex ain't everything anymore, that's exactly why you feel that way. And that's why that saying makes sense. And believe it or not, bro, they literally have some people out there that wish that they could go back to being a virgin because of those exact reasons. Because they don't want to have sex with anybody no more. They don't want to sleep around anymore. And that is somebody that you're going to end up with. It's going to wrap it right back around to that, because once somebody has control over their sexuality, they ain't going to step out on their relationship. That's the secret. That's the secret. People want to talk about alpha shit, alpha this, alpha that. A person that is truly strong and powerful is somebody that's 500,000% in control of their sexuality side. And they don't need constant stimulation. Now, I'm not talking about self-stimulation. I'm talking about stimulation from outside parties, other than yourself. Because sex is pointless, bro. If you ain't doing it with somebody that you feel a lot of passion for, or you really love that individual, that shit is pointless. I'm gonna put it straight to you like that. You just wasting energy. You wasting time. You giving your soul energy away to just somebody that really don't give a fuck about you. That right there is dangerous. And there may be some information out there about that. You know what I'm saying? I think I heard some on that, like similar to that. But as far as I'm talking about when it comes to two spiritual beings being together, two psychics being together, nah, they ain't really got no information out there that I think of, that I know of, about that type of information. But people out there can laugh about that, bro. Like they can sit there and laugh and giggle and think that's funny, think that's sweet. That's actually the most strongest person out there. When they don't need sex, they don't need nobody. They can make it on their own until they meet their match. And they're not going to force it either. They're not going to sit there and manipulate it to happen either. They're going to continuously manifest it by believing in it. You have to believe in it. You not only have to believe in yourself, you have to actually heal yourself all the way for it to manifest. Because believe it or not, the key to manifestation is the exact same thing that you're doing to manifest that, which is healing. When you heal yourself completely, that's what's going to bring in that manifestation, because you just manifested that. You manifested a healed person. Therefore, you're not going to attract some bullshit connection. Simple as that, man. So I'm just getting on here to give y'all some information and some advice to tell y'all that you don't have anything to worry about. You will be with your person. Okay? You will be with your person, I promise. There's somebody right now that's behind the scenes, lurking in the shadows. Not in a negative way, but is admiring you. They sit back looking in your eyes. Some of you out there may have a public platform. They're looking at you in your eyes. And they care about you. This person cares about you. Some of you out there may be looking at somebody online and you feel their energy. Somehow you mysteriously feel their energy. And nobody out there can see who you're seeing in the spirit world. because ain't no names being seen. You ain't posting no pictures. Don't post no pictures either. If you ever get in a connection, don't post no pictures. You keep that shit a mystery. Okay? Don't be posting none of that on the media. That's what I will tell y'all. Not to keep it a secret or nothing, but the both of you are going to be able to trust each other as I say that, man, I don't need to post this publicly. Because the truth always happens behind closed doors anyways. You can sit up there and smile and take pictures all day long and claim that you're in a happy relationship, but the truth happens behind closed doors. And I'm going to tell you when the most fun's going to happen, off of the media. You don't have to sit up there and tell everybody that you're with this person. The Lord, the spirit realm knows that you both love each other. So therefore, you don't have to post it and boast about it. That's what makes something real. Because you both are already intuitively know that you're not going to screw each other over. That's how it works. That's why you have nothing to worry about. I don't give a damn what anybody else out there tell you. I'm going to tell you straight to your face. It's what's going to happen. Simple as that. You just got to believe. The power of belief is key right now. You got to believe. Hold on, y'all. About to go park somewhere to where I can give y'all more messages. But the key to manifesting that is believing. You have to believe. You most definitely have to believe. But you have to be healed, though. That's the same thing. You have to be healed. But anyways, I'm about to go park somewhere to where I can talk to y'all. Figured I'd take a little ride and give y'all free speech and to tell y'all what's really going on out there. Go ahead and take my hat so I get more channel. Okay, there we go. Now I can channel now. But anyways, that's basically what I wanted to tell y'all tonight. Okay, there's not going to be no reads out tonight. Okay. But at the same time, I figured I'd give y'all a speech, a free speech to tell y'all what's really going on. Okay, let's go ahead and get the likes up. I got 75 of y'all in here. Let's get the likes up. I greatly appreciate that. I'm going to find somewhere to park where I could talk to y'all. And today is my birthday, by the way, to those that don't know. October 29th is my birthday. So, if any of y'all want to send a gift to me, like donations and stuff like that, I have a donation link in the description box below. All right. I greatly appreciate the love and support, but today is my birthday, so. Supposed to be intense today with the planets. I ain't worried about that though. But anyways, it's probably gonna get kind of quiet for a little bit. So I'm trying to find somewhere where I go park at, so I'll give y'all some more messages. I really feel like that was all that I needed to say, really. You know? Just cruising around out here, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna probably go ahead and get off of here, y'all. Y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. That's really all the messages that I could channel right now off the top of my mind. Okay. Y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. And I will see y'all some other time. You want to leave a donation, I will have a link in the description box below. Okay. And I will see y'all some other time. Later.